Colts defense from what you've seen from them so far?
Well, the Colts defense, they got a good rush. Their front four is really good. Obviously, the backers hurt, but they got two other guys that's pretty good. The safeties are all physical. They got a good corner and Gilmore. So they're all around good team.
Yeah, I think those two linebackers are in the top 8 for tackles.
One of them, I thought one of them was.
One's number 1.
Right,
yeah. Is that just that they just not miss many once you get to that level? Why are they excelling the way they are?
Man, I don't know, man. One man's misfortune is another man's opportunity. So after their guy went down, they've been playing good. So tip our hat off to them. They're also good on in blitzing too. He could take on protection too, and be physical in it. 44 to be exact. Yeah, they're good players.
You've had 2 good weeks in a row. Run game's had 2 good weeks in a row. Just what's been the difference for you guys and for you specifically?
This is something that we focused on coming in the bye week. From the bye week, we took that. All of us took that week into consideration to really focus on that because that's what a big emphasis that we try to focus on. So, I think all of us took that to heart, and we're still obviously getting better at it. We need to fix a lot of other things, and I think we need to strain more from my end. So we're going in the right direction.
I feel like you have momentum doing it 2 weeks in a row. It's not just a one-off thing to have it happen first week after the bye, but to be able to string 2 together. What does that do?
Just shows how good the O-line is.
As you have 2 straight weeks of 20 carries, is that also kind of to that momentum that Brooke's speaking of, kind of get you into that rhythm that you want?
I guess. Yeah.
Is there anything different about playing in a dome for you as an offensive player, or is it just all the same at that point?
I like playing on turf better. For me personally, just because in Alabama, we always call it the Mercedes-Benz because we played there a lot. At the championship game, obviously, and all that. So we'll call that a home game for us. So we love playing there. So, for me to play in another indoor stadium, it takes me back to college where I just like playing indoors. So that's just me personally. I know other people on the team don't like it. A lot of people who get mad that we're practicing inside just because of all the turf and stuff. They don't really like it. Especially Pat.
How about just collectively? The offense really seemed to be clicking the first half of the last game. What kind of things do you want to build upon, or what can you draw from that last game that you can kind of use as a blueprint?
Yeah, I think you asked me that last, something like along that, but I said that we scored 30 points. Was that? I was right. Yeah, so that was the first time scoring 30 points. So obviously there was some good in there. Obviously we lost, but we scored 30 points. We executed a lot more. We obviously still had a lot of MAs, but we're going in the right direction of that. So I think that we're doing a good job of really just coming out this bye week and heading towards the right direction. Obviously, it takes time, but we're heading up that road. But we just got to keep focusing on that and keep putting our head down and keep working.
On that first 3 scoring drives, I think you were averaging like 4.2 yards a carry on first down. First down running is obviously a huge. How important is it for you guys to establish a run on first down, a down where a lot of teams expect you guys to run?
Yeah, man. I think I just chose our physicality, that how we want the game to be. We know obviously that you guys know that our tendencies and stuff. So now it just comes down to, can you stop at our bigs? It's better than your bigs. It's just the competitive nature that obviously the Steelers organization have, and they've been having for years. Obviously to run the ball on obvious downs, and that's just their nature. So for us to do that is pretty good. I didn't know that, to be honest with you. But for us to do that is good, and we're trying to stack bricks and keep going towards the right direction.
It seems like the Colts are playing better these last couple of weeks since they made the unusual coaching change.
Yeah, coach.
Have you seen that at all from them on film?
I don't really know. I just know that they're a good team. And I didn't know about the coaching stuff until maybe.
I was gonna say, did you pay attention to that at all, just as a player that they kind of brought in?
I heard about
from
it
the outside.
I heard about it. I don't know where did he come from?
ESPN.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He played for the Colts. He
okay.
actually played against Cam back in the day. That's how long.
Was this his first year coaching too?
Yes.
That's dope. Congratulations to him. No, I didn't. That's actually interesting to know. It's dope. No, man, they're a good team though. He obviously got a good. Well, I thought he was with the Raiders. Was that their defensive coordinator?
Those are
that's defensive coordinator. Okay, yeah, I'm tripping. Getting things mixed up. Yeah, man. They're a really good team. Obviously, they're going in the right direction too. They've been leaning on Jonathan obviously a lot more these past 2 games. We're having him off the ball probably 20 plus past 2 games too. I think. Yeah. So they just see like their nature of what they're going to do. It's going to be a physical game. I can say that much.
I know you said you don't know Jeff Saturday as the coach, but Mike T said that he's a really charismatic guy. He's a people person. As a player, just what does it do when you have a coach that's like that? That is, a player's coach. That's
like Mike T?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So it gives you build a good bond. Obviously, at the end of the day, this is a business. You can get fired anytime. But just having a good relationship with obviously the head guy, it makes you feel like it's more than just a business. He actually takes your feelings into consideration. He opens his house up on Thanksgiving, and he does a lot of stuff like that within the team, and he even comes down here and hang out with us to make it, have that feeling that it's more than just a job. I'm building relationships with players. So obviously, Saturday's that type person. So I bet it's good for the team to have that bond in their locker room, if that's how.
Did you go to Mike T's for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I did.
Is Monday Night Football special for you? Still special? It's a big game for players.
I think every game is a big game. Monday Night Football is prime, right? Yeah. So, for it to be a prime game, it's even more special. But anytime I get to come out here and play injury free is always a blessing.